We just landed in Oregon, but halfway through that last flight, we realized that we forgot the keys to Wasmoo in Richmond. Welcome to our channel. We're Trevor and Ray. We've been living on the road full-time in our self-converted military truck and now GMC dump truck. Road life can be super messy and unpredictable, but for us, it's always been worth it. Moment of truth.
Are you seriously still doubting? Like, what part of your life do you not doubt here?
It's so weird. Okay, moment of truth. Do you need me to grab it?
No, I need you to get out of the way.
Okay.
You're like on top of me.
Okay.
I'm trying to like...
I'm sorry. I'm just feeling. We're gonna. Why is it taking him so long? I hear keys. Baby, you want me to crawl out? I can do it. Is that a key? Fuck yeah. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Oh, quit doing your fake. Oh, I just woke up. Look at me. Oh.
I wasn't gonna say just woke up. I mean, I haven't gotten out of bed all day, but that's only because I was gonna share with you what I would have to wake up to. I mean, it's so good.
It's like
to
a
be
bomb
home.
went off in here.
You can't even see it, it's so dark. I don't want to deal with it. There's 4 suitcases up there. I'm not proud of how much we packed to come home.
Why'd you say we?
Okay. What happened was that we were on such a psychotic deadline that I didn't have time to pack in an organized manner. So instead of like going through all of our and being like, we don't need this, or this can go into storage, or like whatever, I didn't have time for that. So I just didn't even fold anything. I just threw everything we owned into suitcases, and every time we would run out of space, I would just go find another suitcase. So that's why we packed like we're moving to Iceland for 4 years. Okay. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. She's gonna do it. Come on, lady. You can do it. Okay, needs legitimately. You can do it. You just need some coffee. She needs her morning coffee. Nice little shot. Whoa, we're still waking up. That's a good sound. It took me no time at all to move right back into my Rat Pack road life look. Got our coffee. We're gonna drive to a Walmart and a Goodwill because we have a lot of crap to drop off and suitcases to donate.
Oh my gosh, get rid of them all.
I have to brag about Trevor when he's not around because he gets really awkward. He had so much anxiety and was so nervous about coming back to the truck because he just thinks worst case scenario. If you've been following us for even like 2 days, you know that Trevor always thinks worst case scenario, and I'm like, it'll be fine. That's why we're great together. But he plans for everything, but he also, like, in his mind, just prepares for the worst case scenario. So he thought we were gonna come home to like a truck that had all these leaks while we were gone. It was just like moldy and mildewy, and the truck wasn't gonna start, and like all the pipes froze. No, none of that happened. The pipes are perfect. The truck started right up after he put like the little starter fluid thing up, which is why we're going to Portland. We're gonna get that fixed. Everything's perfect. He's amazing. It's great. I should also really brag about Lewis, because he is just truly the best dog and the best travel dog. Don't pull away from my pets. Don't be awkward. Let the people see you. You're perfect, Lewis. After all the craziness the last couple weeks back on the East Coast, being with family and flipping the Airbnb, we decided to take today to just get away and relax a little bit. So we found this awesome tea house in Rogue River. It was so much fun. Highly recommend it. You are. All right, after visiting with some really awesome friends.
I went to a hot spring.
Made by this one.
A couple of these guys were like, oh, yeah, you can be made at this hot spring. And there's like 2 guys.
Cleaning out the refrigerator. Doing a bunch of other random stuff and relaxing a little bit. We're finally ready to hit the road and head to Portland.
Yeah.
Remember that time we were like, we're going to Portland? Finally ready to hit the road and head to Portland. Yeah, so we're not doing that.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think that would make it a brand new truck. But you know, I'm not a full-blown mechanic. I'm just a guy who can build shit and tinker.
Basically, the truck is running beautifully, but we have to spray it with starter fluid every time we start it. What is it called?
What?
The thing that needs to be looked at.
Huey pump and the injectors.
That one. And then it starts up and it's great. But it's kind of been doing that for months now, and we just want to get that fixed before we go to Baja. So we were originally going to go to Portland to get connected with a mechanic up there, because it was a suggestion from a friend. But instead, we think we might have found somebody in Sacramento, which makes a lot more sense because that's the direction we're going. So forget about Portland. We're going to Sacramento. Good morning from sunny California.
It's rain.
It's like a monsoon outside. So the power is out for the next 40 miles and there is a tornado watch. I know we are not stupid. We knew how bad the weather was in California. I don't know why we do this to ourselves. Anyway, so there's like a cyclone coming. There's a tornado watch. Power's down. So we're probably just gonna like chill at this rest stop for like...
Hey, you guys get comfy. I'm gonna go use the restroom.
Okay, bye. I love you.
Love you too.
So yeah, we're just gonna hang out for a couple of hours and wait for it to pass and just go from there. Lewis is on high alert.
Lewis, get down. It's Captain's chair.
Very few people are granted that kind of freedom. Having that as a child allowed me to feel comfortable taking.
Tragically, I have misplaced my very expensive Ray-Ban sunglasses. Can't find them anywhere. But these babies were only $6.99 at the Baja Fresh Express. So I'm just glad the 90s are coming back, because yesterday I had more of like a Trinity from Matrix look going on, which Trevor did not hate. But now I'm not really sure which ones are better. And I do mean better, not worse, because I look sexy as
Wow. Yeah, she's so cool.
I feel very celebrity, like Bella Hadid.
Who?
She's a celebrity. The mechanic in Sacramento couldn't help us, so we decided to head further south because somebody online told us about a really awesome mechanic in Ventura, California. So we decided just to gamble and show up and see if there was any way he could help us.
It's commanding, right? It's telling the high pressure pump what it wants. It's
Okay.
just not getting it.
Okay. So the pump's just going?
So I've seen it commanded, 85%, 86%, and it not be the pump, and it is the IPR. But the IPR. But, so when your engine's running and it's calling for, say, once 11,700 pounds, you're down around 9.
Yeah.
You're always a couple grand behind what it wants to be.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
We're outside diagnosing the truck. I'm inside making a late lunch. And really hoping that this is not a big deal and that he can just magically fix it tomorrow and we can be on our way. I'm also really hoping that he's okay with us sleeping in it. We haven't really gotten that far yet.
Put in.
Yeah.
I've seen them fail around 200,000 for sure. People that don't take care of them.
Right.
I have a feeling that engine, it doesn't have enough miles on it to not be taken care of enough to do any damage.
Right.
Right. I mean, 80,000 miles is nothing. It takes 35 or 40 before they're happy.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I've changed oil in it 4 times since we've been driving, and I've only got, we put 15,000 on it.
And you changed it 4 times already?
I changed it as soon as I got it, because
Yeah.
I figured they hadn't
Start
changed it in a while.
All right, so we're gonna kick it here for a couple of days. They're gonna clear out some equipment to give us a space. They're gonna run us power and water, which that's
What the heck? That's so
just
nice.
amazing. And it looks like we've diagnosed it down to injector 5, but to get to it, we'll have to remove the top end of the motor.
Frack.
It's kind of what we thought.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So everything's still going in the right direction. We've canceled all the problems from the fuel tank to the injectors, so we know it's one of the injectors.
Okay.
And it might not even be an injector. It might be a blown O-ring or something. So, yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna pack everything up. They're gonna tighten us back down, and then we're gonna move the truck over there. So I'm gonna get the motorcycle out for us and that kind of stuff.
Okay, perfect.
So,
Sounds good.
all right.
I don't understand any of that.
Okay, Trevor, so this is an estimate. It's regarding the diagnose the problem with the engine. The engine will not start without ether. So this states it here again. Requesting authorization from you for diagnosing only. No parts or labor to correct the problem is included in this estimate.
So it's a lot of money. My mindset pretty much is that if I think about how much money it costs to do all this kind of stuff, it's just too much. I can't afford it, can't even get on board with that. But if I look at it like I get to live this lifestyle, I get to be here, I get to do all this kind of shit, then I get to pay a bill doing what I want. So is the money coming out of the pocket? Sure. But we spend money every day on shit. And I mean, this is our home. I'm good with this. I'm good.
Oh my god, we're literally coast to coast friends now. This is Trevor.
Oh, my part of this?
Since we're going to be in California longer than expected, we decided to get some projects done, meet up with some friends, and just explore the area that we're in. Reminder to always leave places better than you find them, particularly beaches. Please clean up our beaches.
Okay, so we went to Lowe's the other day and this is what we were doing. We were buying an extra hose.
We got it.
You got it, okay.
Next couple of days was filled with a lot of waiting around. Nick was an amazing mechanic. We couldn't have asked for a better place to be in. He was super helpful with Trevor, just explaining everything he was doing, even tried to save us a bunch of money on the project, so we're super grateful to him, but this was definitely unexpected. We're starting to lose our minds. Like doing some random house projects. Gonna find some stuff to, some tires you can work out with. Gym. Aww. And, just, I'm gonna do a new painting project. Oh, Lewis with the side eye. Sorry, am I being too loud? Yeah, I'm dead inside. There they are. The O-rings.
No, these are the injectors.
The injectors.
These are the O-rings that failed.
Well, that's what I said, O-rings. That's the part that I was talking about.
But they failed because that one's bad, that one's bad, that one's bad, that one's bad.
I see.
This got hurt. No?
What kind of Americans would we be if we weren't in some kind of debt? This is perfect. Finding out that the injectors are the problem really sucks because that was the expensive thing we were trying to avoid. But Nick suggested that we just swap out all of the injectors while we're in there so that we just know that they're all brand new. It'll save us some money in the long run. So it's gonna hurt this time, but I'm glad we're doing it. Just finished burying that bone. And here is the bone that he buried yesterday. He doesn't really know about it though, so.
He's like, come outside.
Well, no, but I will.
Okay, come on.
You know that love.
Just have a question.
What?
A moment like this. Our
Would you like?
Parents are in. It's beautiful.
Well, all 6 of them were okay, not almost as much as your wedding ring, but
Fresh.
close. New injectors.
It's beautiful. I don't know what it means because nobody tells me anything. Well, even if they did, I wouldn't understand it. But the truck is currently running. I'm very excited. Trying not to get my hopes up while also manifesting good things. It's a hard balance. Okay, he just told me to put everything down because we have to test drive it. Unfortunately, this fix ended up costing us almost $9,000, and that was with Nick giving us a great deal. So we are in debt now, which kind of sucks since we've been trying to avoid that the entire time on the road. But the truck is fixed. We are now headed south to Baja. We're going to make a quick stop at Schoolypalooza in Arizona first to see some friends and hang out, and then cross the border into Baja.
Alright, kind of feels like summer out here.
If you're a fan of festivals, I can't recommend Schoolypalooza enough. This was by far our favorite van life gathering. And just like that, we are off to our first international travel with the rig. We are headed to Baja, Mexico, and I am so freaking excited because this has been on my bucket list since we got on the road 5 years ago.